Hello, my name is Daniel Ringette, and today we have an iPad 8 in for no backlight. We were originally just going to do the glass repair on the iPad, but unfortunately the backlight is out on the panel. So let's go ahead and plug this customer's panel back in. Just see if I can show you guys what I mean by no backlight. There we go. I'm going to unplug this. There we go. And we're going to plug in the battery. I've already found the problem, but I want to just kind of share how I did it and show you guys under the scope everything here. So we got the motherboard connected by the battery terminal. As you can tell here, you see that screw down there. And we got our display plugged in. And then we're going to flip the display over. We're going to plug it in. I should probably get my flashlight. I don't know if I could show people really. Let me see here. It's kind of hard to see it on the setup here. Let's see. Yeah, there's no image on it. I'm not sure if anyone can see that, but we're getting no picture, but we are getting an image. And for these, I like to check the LED backlight output voltages. So we're going to go ahead and unplug our panel here. All right. I've already got the papers off, film around the connector for our LCD and backlight. As you could tell on the scope here, you see that is our FPC connector for our LCD and backlight. And these are 4 filters down in here. So as for ZXW, kind of going to zoom in here. So this is the top part of the FPC connector, and then we got the lower side. But we're more concerned about the, let me see here. We can zoom in. PP LED backlight A. Okay, so you see all here, 0.485. These are all numbers in diode mode. So we're going to check every pin on that connector that relates to the LEDs, and then show you what's going on. So the first pin, 41, 39, 37, 35, all are reading at 0.485. So we're going to set our multimeter. See that? And we're going to change this setting to diode mode. Okay. So we're going to go and the measure on diode mode for this, you would put your red on ground and then your black probe on the pin that we're reading. So let's just say, let me see here. It would help if we unplug the battery here. So let's unplug the battery. There we go. Alrighty. Now we're going to go at this connector, red on ground in diode mode, and then our black probe on the pin we're measuring in diode mode. So we're getting 0.465, and that's about close in range. I mean, if it's off by a little bit like that, it's not too bad. Same thing with the second pin. As you can see, we're going 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to check the third pin, same reading, 0.465, and this one is 0.465. Alrighty, and let's check our schematic here. So pin 31 to 29 should be reading OL on our multimeter. So let's take a look. What pins were those? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5, 6 would be OL, as you can see, and OL. And then the next 4 pins, 23, 21, 19, and 17 is going to be 0.50. Let's check this out here. Yeah, these are also, well, this is coming from BCC main LCD. I'm not really going to worry about those as we are getting an image. I'm more concerned about our lines here for the backlight. So let's check the bottom. So you see your data lines coming in, just like that. And then we want to find our LED output. There it is. So let's zoom out. All these are our LED out. So we're getting power from these capacitors on the side here. As you can see here, each line has its own capacitor, and then they go into two diodes, because your backlight's split into two. So these pins are 0.620, so 4, 5, and 6. So 6 pins, starting from the second one right side, should all be in range, close nearby to 0.620. Let's check that out. So 6 pins. All right, we're going to check this one. We're getting about 0.600, that's again nearby. 0.600, that's good. 0.600, that is great. Again, and again, and again. So all of them are in spec here. So we have nothing to worry about here. There's the filters, everything seems normal. As for the capacitors here in the corner, I don't know if you see it, but see these here? Let's open up our multimeter. This is what provides power to your backlight. Okay, so this side of the capacitor is our power side, and the gray side will be ground. All right. So again, to check for short to ground, just like that. And we are going to put red on ground and probe the capacitors and see if any beep into our power mode here. I'm just going to run it across. Oh, that's me touching the side of the FPC connector. So of course it's going to short out. No, nothing is shorted here. For the heck of it, let's check if there's any shorts going on here. On these capacitors. I think that's capacitor. Yeah, that's a capacitor. This side is ground, I'm assuming, and this side is not. Let's open up our schematic and let's see here. Okay, yes, I was right. This side is ground and this side of the capacitor is power. So since we're reading everything normally in diode mode on this connector, we're going to go ahead and try a different display since we're getting no backlight. But we are getting image if you shine a screen on it, or not a screen, a flashlight. Sorry about that, my words are off today. So this is the customer's panel right here. We are going to plug in a brand new panel, if you see here. This one has a film on it, so I'm touching it with my hand, so I'm not getting... Make sure you wear gloves if you do touch this, because once you put finger marks into the coating, you're not going to get that off. It's going to be very difficult. We're going to go ahead and plug our LCD into the iPad. Let's check it out here. Sorry, it's a bad angle here. There we go. We're going to go ahead and pop out our plastic tool out of the battery connector because we don't want to short something else out, right? We're going to put the screw back into the battery connector, as you can see here. I think, yeah, right there. Ta-da! So now we're going to put our LCD down, just like this. We are going to plug it in. We confirm that the board is fine, so the only other thing that could be left is the panel. So we're going to go ahead and plug it in. Let's see what my multimeter is showing. Oh, there is a current draw here. And if you look, we are getting an image. Sorry about that. I don't know if you guys can see that. And there's your image and backlight. So the board was fine. I mean, if something's off on the connector in diode mode, you're gonna have to check around, probe around. I mean, they'll have to explain that in a later video. I just kind of wanted to show, that it's actually working again. It was just actually a panel issue. But that is the correct way to diagnose issues like that. So we're gonna go ahead and assemble this for the customer, and I appreciate everyone watching, and you can follow me for more videos. Thanks. Bye now.